Any country without a national university will have problems in carrying out development projects on its own. They just won't have the skilled technicians. Accepting this as self-evident, an early task of the revolution was to endow a first-class university with faculties chosen to meet the country's specific needs. And their doing so bore fruit. Many of Somalia University's graduates today have already played leading parts in countless development projects of national importance. Elections in '64 and '69 had caught the people confused and politically innocent. Now, special orientation centers were built where they could learn their basic responsibility towards society at large. The centers stressed the value of national unity. Above all, they worked to eradicate ancient clan divisions and feuds. The centers are working. People of all kinds gather here to discuss their problems, seeking and offering solutions on the basis of each other's experience. But they are not just political forums. Despite their title, they are used also as local sports grounds for the young, places where healthy minds can grow in healthy bodies. And whoever they be, every person who comes to a center will find a platform on which to express his or her views. Universally adopted, they have become the community centers of the nation. And then in 1973, the land itself came under attack. Huge moving sand dunes had rolled in from the coast to threaten the fertile southern farmlands of Shalambod. From its earliest days, the revolution had tried to contain them, but despite willing volunteers, its resources were limited. Something had to be done. Something definitive. Something on a national scale. And plans were drawn up for the battle ahead. Within a matter of weeks, the power and determination of the nation could be seen. Workers and farmers from towns and villages throughout the land poured in to help. At their peak, they numbered 11,000. Their scheme was unique, so simple and cheap that it bordered on genius. Drought-resistant scrub and cacti were brought in. Beneath a thin scattering of topsoil, these were planted in rows to bind the dunes and hold them. Foreign experts advising the government at the outset had costed the problem's solution in millions. Millions Somalia never could afford. Today, these same experts come here to Shalambod to marvel and study in their own turn. The dunes have been halted in a mere few months, proving the old proverb, wherever there's a will, there's always a way. The sands were beaten, but nature was cruel, attacking immediately from another flank. Now it was the nomads' turn to suffer. A blistering drought hit the country's northwest. Trees were blasted, the earth parched. Livestock died, and the people with them. Appeals for help poured in from the afflicted zones. Government supplies were rushed to the stricken region, followed by massive international aid. Throughout the disaster zone, relief camps were set up and clothing, food, medicine and vital water provided. An early visitor to the zone was President Siad himself, come to judge with his own eyes the extent of the damage and the effect of the relief work. tough work. As he walked among the victims, his distress was plain to see. In his mind, an old dream became a firm decision. These people have lost everything they had, and our task is clear. We must assure them of a stable environment in the future, and we can only do so by uprooting and resettling them on the southern farmlands. Only by resettlement here or along the coast and retraining as farmers and fishermen can we guarantee them any future. Somalia's two great southern rivers, the Juba and Shabelle, enclose a vast and fertile flood plain, as yet only part developed for agriculture, and it was here that the nomads would be resettled.